Football practice at Admiral Farragut, where expectations are high for the Blue Jackets, who are coming off a 10-win season and an appearance in the Class 2A state semifinals.
Go.
In the middle of it all, senior defensive lineman Kamel Ajlouni.
So I asked to be anything in defense where I can hit the quarterback as hard as I can.
Kamel's from Jordan, where the main sports are rugby and soccer. But 2 years ago, his family moved to St. Petersburg, and he saw American football for the first time.
To me, it just looked like a bunch of overgrown high schoolers just hitting each other, and I was like, what is this? Like I didn't know what to think of it.
After a year of 8-on-8 at Canterbury, Kamel enrolled at Farragut to try the real thing.
I mean, it was like a last-minute type thing, when he just shows up, and he has no football experience whatsoever.
You know, I said, well, from Jordan, that's great. He's a good-sized kid. We can teach him. Maybe he can help us here or there. You know, we get in a lead, he can rest some kids. The next thing you know, he's one of our main guys.
At first, my family was like weirded out because like no one ever played it. My mom came to my first game, saw me get hit by like 8 kids, didn't like it. But then like time grew and I got better and better.
Kamel was a quick study, thanks to his work ethic on the field. But it was his off-field homework that really started to pay off.
American football is a game played on a 100-yard field by 2 teams of 11 players.
The seniors started watching how-to videos on YouTube.
They literally explained football basic, like steps by steps, and I was like, okay, like, this is what I have to know, this is what I have to do. And I just worked hard and did it. I just came not knowing anything. Like I've asked the stupidest questions in practice. I've asked so many things that like no one would randomly ask, but I just had to know.
One of those questions caught everybody's attention.
If I could run the ball if I was a guard.
That was a red flag right there, but it was like a more funny red flag than like, you know, we can't really be mad because, you know, of his inexperience of football. So we were like, we'll just let it go for now. But if, you know, if he keeps asking those same questions, it's like, what are you doing?
We just put our arm around him, no, just go kill the quarterback and you're fine. We'll figure that stuff out later.
Kamel took those directions to heart. In his first year of organized football last season, he led the Blue Jackets with 14 sacks and was named first team All-State.
It just shows, you know, any player that wants to put in the hard work, they can do, you know, whatever they want to and, you know, wow the coaches, wow everyone else that, you know, didn't believe in them.
An example on the field and off. Hard work does pay off. Just watch the young man from Jordan who went from 0 to All-State in 1 season. And what does mom think now?
Oh, my mom still worries about me. Like I think every mom worries about her kids getting hit by overweight kids. But like, what's she gonna do about it? I love the sport. I wouldn't leave it.
In St. Petersburg, Mike Aarons, Spectrum Sports 360.